hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Frostpunk. I'm feeling great. I've got some Coke and I've got some, that's Coca-Cola by the way, sorry. And I've just had a Dairy Triangle as well, so I'm on top of the world right now. You might notice it looks a little bit different than it did last episode. That's because I rather idiotically saved over the file by accident. I was messing around with some settings and yeah, so I've had to like replay up to where we were. And I kind of think we've gotten to just about where we were. Got the beacon set up, but haven't really done anything with it. And what is this being built here? The sawmill. So I'm pretty sure that's where we got up to last time. That steel wreckage is now gone out, so we'll send something. Somebody pointed out in the comments that actually you don't actually need to get the grabbing things. I don't know what they're called. The gathering posts to get people here. They can just you can just send them out and get stuff done, which is pretty good. So is that the cookhouse? Yeah, they've got no raw food. Okay, Coal Thumper researched. Okay, so kind of where we were to. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Oh my word, that was the biggest sneeze in my life ever. So we kind of got up to where we got up to last time. Research-wise, we've done heaters, and we've got the beacon, we've got the Coal Thumper and the sawmill. And we're going to get the hunter's gear now as well, which makes them hunt a little bit better. Because to be honest with you, they're not bringing in anywhere near enough raw food. Okay, so that's going to be the plan there. But the main thing today is going to be getting our scouts to go out. So I think we have scouts. No, we need at least 5 citizens must be available, and we don't have enough wood. So let's skip through to the morning then, and the 5 guys on this wood lot. Once we've got the wood, we'll take them off that. That's going to be how we do this, because we need some new people. Basically, we've all 80 of our people are currently well works and stuff. So we need to go and hopefully find some people, which I assume is what happens when we send people out and about, because it does say rescue survivors. So hopefully it's not incredibly grim and they're all dead. There are going to be a few survivors out there. We survived another night. That has to count for something. Why is this? Oh, we're getting chilly. Oh, we're getting chilly. That is inoperative because it's so cold. Ouch, okay. We can turn the heater on. And that will warm up, won't it? Yeah, chilly. That's fine. What about you? What are you? You're chilly as well. Up here. Now, you are cold, but that's only because nobody's working in you, isn't it? So let's take the people off that. Let's turn the heater off for a minute. Let's instead set them here. There we go. We've now got some scouts. Okay. The only shelter from the deadly cold. All hopes live and die with our city. Yeah, so I'm assuming, oopsie daisy, we can either go over to the crash site, or we can go over to Lost Expedition. And this little dot here means this is like the story. So we'll do this. So waiting. Is it that one? Go. So, Scouts number 1 sent to Lost Expedition. Okay, cool. So they just potter along the path today? 10 hours until they get there. Right, okay, good. So that's that done then. Now we need wood. We're pretty short on wood. So where do we have people? We currently have 15 people collecting those wood crates. I mean, they might as well finish getting the wood in, mightn't they, before we start on the sawmill. So you can do that. What are you? You're steel wreckage. That's fine. So I think we're doing alright. Rescue survivors, it says here, look, I'm trying to think if we can pre-plan a little bit here. 0 out of 20, which makes me think that we're going to have 20 survivors coming in. So, wouldn't be a bad idea to try and get some tents ready for them when they get here, so they don't come in and end up being, you know, all nasty. Do we have other options for housing? Let's have a look. Hot house, is that a house? No, that's food, health, and yeah, food, health, and shelter. Hot house, we can't see. Oh, I bet bunkhouse. Ah, yeah, look, bunkhouse house. Okay, so bunkhouse would be nice. So how do we get these? Is it this one here? 50 wood means we can open up this second. Right, okay, we can open up that second tier. So I think that's probably what we need to do. There is 29 wood left there, so we should get 50 wood from this. Hunter's gear has been researched. Okay, great. So they'll now just use that. Mild frostbite. Assistant became gravely ill. Ah, so I don't know what we can do about that. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Consider signing the radical treatment law or the sustain life law. Okay, we must do something. Okay, adaptation. Ah, right, here we go then. So at the moment we've got child shelters that go into apprentices. Here we go. Radical treatment. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. Ouch. After introducing this law, another one cannot be passed for 18 hours. Yeah, that's fine. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly, but we'll have a 30% chance of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees, and discontent will rise slightly. So, I'm assuming amputees can't work. We could also... The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. The gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. The gravely ill will take up beds in medical posts. Well, that doesn't sound good. The amputees is probably the one. Okay, so... And maybe they can do, like, light work or something? Okay, let's... A new law has passed. Good stuff. Okay, how are we doing here? There are six bits of wood left, so finish up there then. Okay. And then all get to work on the sawmill. It's telling me 20 people aren't working now, so why not? Where have we not got people working? Is that just because they were all working on that? That's cold. Let's get the heating up in here. Chilly. Low risk of getting ill. Okay, so do we send people up to the steel wreckage? What do we need? We've got 45 steel, 51 wood. I mean, it's all about the wood still, isn't it? It really is all about the wood still. So we might as well just get these if they're there, give them something to do. We've got the wood for this now, so upgrade. Oh, they still have to research it. Okay, that's fine. How are these guys doing? 2 hours before they get to where they want to be. Let's have a little speed up, because there's not really much going on. The end of the workday here. There we go. Scouts have reached the Lost Expedition. Okay, so what does this do? Oopsie daisy. Lost Expedition. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. Searching might provide survivors. So how do we search? Is that one? Explore. Ah, okay. A happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. So we've found an observatory and a sturdy shelter. So are they buildings we can do now? Scouts will set out towards the city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. Survivors will set out towards the city on their own. It will take longer and some of them may die. Oh no, we don't want to do that. We'll bring them back with the scouts. Yeah, okay. So how many people did it say it's got? 22, 4 kids. No, oh god, there's quite a few. So 20, 29, 30, 31, 35. Wow, we need a lot of houses. Okay, so let's go back and start working on those then. We don't have the bunk beds yet, the bunk houses, sorry, so we're just going to have to go for tents. We have no wood, so we need to get people working on the wood the next morning. Coal we're starting to run a little bit low on as well. Ah, is that what it was? Were there people working on coal deposits? Scouts have returned. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, people. Come on in. It's pretty grim, but it's probably a little bit better than whatever you were dealing with. Reunions. We will look for the others. Yes, we will. Okay, so we have 35 homeless people. So give me a minute. It's cold, I know, and it's like 2 in the morning, so this is not going to go well. We found a trail. Sorry, I should have read that, shouldn't I? Find another settlement. Okay, we will work on it. I just want to get into the morning, so we've got some wood coming in, though. Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. Certainly is. Because now we have people who can go and work. So let's go for coal. Oh, it's warmed up a little bit. That's good. Coal pile. Max workers on that one. And max workers on that one. And that's coal pile as well. But now we have a sawmill. That I think we could probably turn the heaters off now in these. Where else was the heating on? I can go back to chilly for now, can't it? What's up with you? 2 sick absences. Oh, that's fine. It's mainly the wood piles and the sawmills we want. We're really looking for copious amounts of wood now so that we can get our tents working. We're going to have to build a second row and hope for the best. So 1 there. 2. Oops. That was really badly placed. Can I get rid of that? Cancel it. Yeah, there we go. Try that again. Tent. It's 1, 2. So we're going to need another 2 of those, aren't we? Let's speed up a little bit while those get built. And I think 4 of those will do. I think as these build now. Drawing boards research, we now have level tier 1 technologies. Oh, good. Okay, so let's get these guys back out then. So we've done Lost Expedition. We can go to Observatory and Crash Site. So I assume these are how we get more people. Let's do the story for a little while. Sturdy shelter. A bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. It is not the Union Jack because it is not flying from the Jackmast of a ship. It is the Union flag. But I'll let you off, game. Okay. Plenty of wood coming in. Why are you not quite... You're cold. Well, we can't turn you up. There's nothing we can do about that, sorry. We have 5 people being treated. And that kind of cooks as people come, as food comes in, I guess. So let's have a look what we can build now then with our level 2. No, not you. You. Hothouse. What are you then? A few hardy crops can be grown here. Oh, okay. So it's a farm basically. That's good. It uses, what's that thing? A steam core. Oh, we have 1 steam core. Wonder how we make those. Okay. Hothouse. What was the other option? Bunkhouse. Yeah, bunkhouse. That's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be the next one, isn't it? Stop building these awful tents. More scouts. That might be quite useful. Generate a range upgrade. That's going to be useful as well. Okay, let's go for... Let's do that first, because that'll do all of these in one go. We'll get hotter, which is good. Basically, I'm assuming it does a ring at a time. So that's important. This is cracking away with wood, doing a fine job. This is... There's not going to be much there, so we're going to have some people free for work in a minute once this is all gone. That's good. Oh, hello. First amputation. To save the patient's lives, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. Consider signing the care house or prosthetics law. Oh, prosthetics, yeah. Does that give them like a fake arm? That'd be cool. Gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at a low cost in special homes. After introducing this law, another one can be passed in 1 day and 12 hours. So we get the care house. The gravely ill are kept inside the care house alive and no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise slightly, but we have to build one. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. You know, if that's all it takes is a building. Health. Care house. Let's put a care house down. We can't fit one there, unfortunately. What about over here then? That doesn't sound awful, just having a little care house for them. It's the best we can do for them right now. Well, yeah, it is. Maybe eventually we'll give them awesome, like, Iron Man arms. But for now, it's one of them things, isn't it? Okay, so we have coal coming in now. Hello, cold homes. Oh, okay. So, Captain, some of your people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. You'll have to start heating one of the cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. Or you'll have to start heating 3 cold homes within 24 hours and keep them heated for 2 days. Should we go for that and just turn them into bunkhouses? Let's heat all the homes, yeah. So keep at least 3 livable. So we've got the wood and steel to turn 3 of these into bunkhouses. Ah, we don't have bunkhouses. Care house promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Good. Okay. So, we may have messed up here. Because we need bunkhouses to make this work. But these are all livable. These livable conditions... Or is it these ones here? Chilly. So we need to make these ones livable. But then, oh, surely once this is done, it'll do that. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. You can fix the problem your way. It's fine. I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, because they're a bit pushy, aren't they? Right, we need this research, so come on. That's not going to get researched overnight, is it? Let's hope we can still do it, because I think once this goes up to range level 2, these ones here will become livable, and we're laughing. We're cooking on gas. We have 8 people sick. Yeah, it's because they're in here. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about it, to be honest. Until what a lovely morning. All right, Jake, calm down. We made it so far. I think we can survive anything. Good. We need this to get to 100. Okay. So generator range, maintain at least livable conditions in homes. Oh yeah, we did it. Okay, but what we want to do actually is turn up. Yeah, there we go. It's done it automatically for us. And now everything on this second ring is looking good now. All right, we're doing all right here. Scouts have just reached where they're going, so let's have a look at those. Oh god, I wish the zoom would zoom in on them a little bit. So we find stuff here as well. Wood, food rations, and steam cores. Okay, cool. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Let's explore it. The trail leads to another city. Oh, cool. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted on the heavy round door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost on the trail points in 2 directions. London, 2,000 miles. Home, 27. Science discovered steel bridge. And we get this as well. 250 wood. Wow, 97 food and a steam core. Okay, feel bad for taking it off them. So I'm guessing steel bridge is where we go next. Trail goes over an elegant steel bridge that crosses a huge ravine. The bridge is remarkably snow-free. Remarkably snow-free. Off you go, chaps. You're doing great. That's a nice way of bringing some story into it, isn't it? We have nothing researching, so and now I want to do bunkhouses. I want to make people super comfy. Like, that's my main game at the moment. We have the wood, we have the steel. Okay, good. Go for it. And we'll turn all our tents into bunkhouses, and from then on we'll only build bunkhouses. We've got coal coming in over there. This is not producing because we haven't got any raw meat, but we're doing okay. I think what happens is they bring raw food in on the night, it gets turned straight into cooking, and then goes straight back out again, you know? I think that seems to be the game. So let's max that out. I guess that probably means there's no oh no, it's still saying there's 5 there. Okay, it doesn't take away from them. Okay, that's good. Might as well get some steel coming in, because we're obviously using steel for bunkhouses, I think. Are we? Bunkhouses, yeah, it uses 10 steel, so we definitely need to start stockpiling steel for our bunkhouses. And we'll do the outside ones for... Actually, it doesn't really matter now which ones we do first, does it? Amputees, we know about those. So they're off to find another settlement. They've got that stuff on them, so I assume they have to come back with that. So there's probably a chance they can lose it, I guess. So how do we get some more of these? This building cannot support another expedition. Currently limit 1. At least 5 citizens must be available. So can we upgrade that, or do we have to build a second one? Let's see if we can figure it out on here. Exploration industry beacon. More. Oh no, there it is. Look, more scouts. Allows us to deploy an additional scout team at the beacon, raising the limit to 2. That sounds doable. Additional scouts. We can get 3 there in the end. Yeah. Okay. Was something lit up there? Food, health, and shelter. Oh, that's the one we're working on. All right, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad that episode 1 went down pretty well, because it's a little bit different to what I say. But like I say, a few people commented saying you'll probably struggle with this like you did Surviving Mars, in as that it's very limiting on to sort of how to build. And it's more sort of, just sort of ticking off boxes. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. And, games like Planet Coaster and Minecraft, where you can be incredibly creative, they don't come along that often. And, although we sort of advertise this channel as creative gaming, sometimes, we just like playing this kind of sim. And our creativeness comes across in how we manage things and stuff, And also, it shouldn't really matter because this game is absolutely gorgeous. I think you can just throw stuff down and it looks good in this game. So, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Wood crates are now depleted, so I feel like probably a second sawmill wouldn't go amiss. Where is there some sort of... See, here we've got coal and coal that they're working on, but there's a nice little frozen tree set behind them. So how about we build another sawmill? So we also have a coal thumper. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource of the material, forming a pile of up to coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gathering posts. Ah, right, okay. So we don't actually mine coal, it comes up as piles. No, because there's coal as well. Oh, I don't know. Let's do a sawmill. We can't do one there, that's for the coal there, I guess. I'd like to place it, there we go. That'll do. And we'll add a street, because I'm feeling generous. Oops. I kind of like this outer ring to be one anyway, to be honest. So we'll do that. Oh, I really wish it wouldn't go away when you cancel one of the builds. And why can't we do that? Oh, because it's going straight through there. Okay, how about that then? And that. Okay. We have 5. Nobody's gravely sick, so that's fine. Alright. So we've got... So everyone who's building that, you'll go and work on that once it's done. Because we've got 15 people not in work at the moment. So as soon as that's finished... Oh, and they're at the bridge. Okay, good. So max 15 people. It's still telling me we have 5 people not working. So where can we stick you? 12 out of 15 there. Max there. Still got 2 people not working. And we have lots of people sick. Ah. Now we only have 5 people being treated. So maybe another medical centre is probably needed. So health... Medic post. Let's try and maybe do one of those on each ring, I guess, would make sense. Alright, so let's have a look at you folks then. You are at the bridge to Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in 1887. This bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Oh, what's an automaton? Oh, look, it's a big old robot. Functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or dismantle it for resources. Oh, wow. Send it to the city. The automaton will safely reach our city on its own. I don't know what it does, but I feel like it's bad just to rip it up for some steel. Send it to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Are we the bad guys here? I feel like we shouldn't have taken that. Like, isn't that somebody's automaton? So we've got a large convoy. Oh, is that going to be... Well, no, we won't get people yet. We'll get the weather station yet. Tall building with some peculiar devices on its roof is most likely a weather station set up by scientists from Winterhome. Okay, so Winterhome is the other city that we're heading towards, that we're ransacking all of its outposts on the way, which is great. Oh, look at that. It's actually on his way to our city. I mean, this group is too large. You can't escort them. Okay. Oh, all sorts going on here. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that they were on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations for it all, but people are growing anxious. Hopeful slightly. Ah, I see. So that's how this is going to work. We raise hope. Unpopular decision. Wonder what was I did. Someone's left a note in the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. Hey, hope will raise slightly." There we go. So it's back to where it was. People are content. Damn right they are. Okay. Oops. So let's see here, because this cookhouse is constantly saying it's empty. I want to see what happens in the morning when food comes in. About 2 hours. But there we go. 22 raw food comes in. And yeah, it automatically all gets turned into cooked food and then goes away. Okay, so that makes sense. So really, that number's getting a little lower. So I don't think hunting is providing enough food at the moment. So we could build another hunter's house. I think, though, a hothouse that produces up to 35 food a day, and the hunter's hut produces 17 raw food a day. So let's go for a hothouse, and also it gives a bit of variation on the food as well. So hothouse, there we go. It uses a steam core to build, but that's okay. So we're not going to have hundreds of these, but I think one is definitely going to start to help us out. So you're researching that, and we have is that a sawmill is absolutely cooking on gas. That's doing fantastic. And over here we've got coal coming in and coal coming in. We can put a few more workers on that one. There we go, everyone's got a job. 8 people are sick. This medic house has nobody working in it. We need some engineers. Okay, where do we have engineers that we can spare? They're all workers. They're all workers. They're all workers. Here. We can take 5 of you engineers and stick you in here. There we go. And now that should slowly go up to 10. And that number should drop down. I hope. It seems to be taking a while, but there we go. There we go. So we now have a few people sick. Coal pile depleted, that's fine. That was that one there. So we now have 15 more people free. So let's max out that. Do we have 2 sawmills? Oh, yes we do. Of course we do. Max out that. 4 more people. Where can we stick you? Coal. Why not? Nice one's getting collecting stuff for now, hadn't we? I think we're doing okay. I'm sure something's going to come and kick us in the teeth soon. We've got bunkhouses. That's what we're not doing. We're not building bunkhouses. Here we go. Hothouse is done as well. Okay, so let's get a hothouse down first. Oh my god, it's huge. Hopefully we can find a little something to fit in there. But for now, that'll go there. What do you take? 75 wood, 25 steel. That's not too bad. Probably start working on another generator power. It's not very interesting, but I imagine it's going to need doing when temperature drops down back down to 40. It's going to get chilly. Steam cores. We have used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. Right, so we're going to have to make sure we find a few steam cores on the way. Right, bunkhouses. Let's get a few of these done. We can do 6 of these. So let's go 1, 2. Oh, okay. You promised people warmth. You broke your Well, I never promised people warmth. Hadn't we done that? I thought we successfully did that. So those look like you can just upgrade them. Sorry, folks. I thought we'd done it. Livable conditions. Or maybe it was another one that I just missed. Hunter's hut are off out. Livable. Okay, so bunkhouses are coming in thick and fast. We've got 43 homeless people. How the hell? Oh, because these are being built. Ouch, sorry. Is that why I've just failed? Because I put those down. Crap. Never mind. Oh, weather station. Steam cores and coal. Yeah, go for it. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Oh, good. Well, at least we get to Winterhome. We get another steam core and some coal. So hopefully Winterhome will provide us with some answers. 15 hours to arrive. Let's go for it. Okay, what are you telling me? Abandoned station. Yeah, hopefuls. Okay. Recent report the weather station has got talking. How did we know about this? How are we getting information back? A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Oh, well, where? Well. We're working on that. We are working on that. There's still one person sick. Can you hurry up and heal those, please? Come on, let's get these bunkers done. I feel bad that we've lied to people. There we go. Should be nobody else in a bad state now. There we go. So do these have more people? No, it's still 10, but they're just comfortable. Ah, so they're just warmer places. Okay, so that's good. So let's... oh, we need steel next. So maybe a steelworks is probably what we need. I thought we'd research the steelworks. I guess not. So we've got the generator power. Then after that, resources... Steelworks, yeah. Let's do that one next. That just needs a bit of wood to get going. Okay, cool. So, steelworks next. In the meantime, we've got a few people ill. Maybe another medic post? You know, maybe it's just what we're going to have to do. I want to get some people there going. Hell, medic post. But I don't want to just have a city of millions of these, you know. But if that's what we need to do, we'll have one on each ring. Hopefully this one won't get too cold. We can always turn the heater on this one as well. Another day, another shift. Well, that's life, isn't it? Isn't it? Is that done? Max, and we'll pop the heater on there as well because it's a bit chilly. So, a lot of places that are just running a little low in treatments. Yeah, a lot of people are quite ill. We've got pretty decent coal. Maybe we need to... We can't do anything about that one, but maybe we need to start heating up places a bit more. Nothing I can do about that one. Here? Yeah, come on then. Chilly. Livable. Hot house, which is 3.2 raw food an hour. Is that right? Okay, let's see if that helps. What was that? Scouts have reached Winterhome. Oh, good. Oh, good. People are slowly getting healed. That's good. Generator power upgrade researched. So let's get you started on the steelwork straight away. Because we definitely want steel coming in there because we're running pretty low on it. In fact, do we have any steel coming in there? I don't think we do. There's steel wreckage. So there's only one guy available. So let's... I mean, coal I never want to cut down on, but all the crates are done. We'll think about that. Okay, Winterhome. Wicked. Hopefully they'll have some lovely supplies for us. We climbed up the edge of the city. We stood there speechless. Oh, God. Staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. Oh, dear. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There is no hope. Oh, okay, so let's discover Snowcliff and American Camp. We're on our own, but we've got 2 more steam cores. Yay. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives, in homes heated by generators, but we're alone. Hope falls. Okay, they're all kicking off. We're having our first riot. We should never have left Britain. Well, you know what? I kind of agree with you, to be honest. When it's freezing cold going north of Britain. Oh my God, look how much hope we're losing. Oh my word. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop anything and flee for London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Ah, okay, so this is all meant to happen. That's fine. Choose your path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. We have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else the city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Order and discipline, faith and spiritual strength. Order. I'm an atheist. We'll go atheist. Purpose. Neighborhood watch. We need to mobilise and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. After introducing this law, another one cannot be. Yeah. So we get a watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby, and we have to build 2 of them. Yes, we will build 2 of them.
A new law has passed.
Where are you? Tech. Order. There we go. Watchtower. 10 wood, 5 steel. Ugh, we need some steel coming in. Steel wreckage, maximum. What are you? Sawmill, coal. I'm going to take you off that for a minute and put you on steel wreckage because we're desperate for some steel coming in. Come on, just get up to 10 steel, please. 10 steel. The unconvinced want to leave. All right, well, clear off. Sir, you convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London. In 15 days, they've come to try and change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense! What if we're going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down! Okay, the Londoners. The people are divided. Some of them are so scared they plan to leave the city in 15 days. Try and convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the oncoming crisis. There we go. Oh, so we've got a new... Okay. Number of Londoners, 9. The number of people who want to return. Ah, so it's our job to... Many people may join. Okay, so it's our job now to kind of make it lovely for them. Okay, so let's put a watchtower down. I would love it if they could fit in there. Ah, no, not quite. Okay. Where are we going to get the most houses covered? Oof, we didn't really plan this, did we? What are you? You're an empty gap there, aren't you? Ugh, what are you? You're the beacon. Okay, so let's put you there. And as soon as we've got some more steel, come on, 2. Ah, free time. Okay, so no more of them tonight. End of shift. So you're just sat at Winterhome now, and you've got all that gear on you. Do we risk going somewhere else? Saw Snowcliff, there's a hole in it. It's inhabited. We see a lone figure bustling about. Yeah, go on then. Let's come pick up a dude. He might be an awesome dude. Who knows? Right, that's going to be the end of this video because, my god, we've gone on a lot here. It's inoperative because we have no one. Less than a third of our people live near watchtowers. People with more hopeful. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for steel. We're desperate for steel. Desperate for steel. The next episode is going to be all about steel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, pop down in the comments. Fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Now, I've got to show this real quick. Just as I was signing off, the automaton's got here. Look at him go. We need to see what he does quickly. Here he is. Is that him? Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency. Ah, okay. Are automatons dangerous? No, they're good. So what do we do? Technical workplace, not assigned. Oh, in that case, let's get you on some steel. On. Ah, look at that. He will extract all the steel from there, and there's no employees needed. Ah, I see. So can we put you on there then? Instead? Perfect. Look at that. So he just goes and does his thing. Oh, that's awesome. Right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.